Hey, can anybody hear me? Can anyone hear me? Can anyone hear me? Yep. I'm gonna change it and see if I can do my audio through my um. See if it'll work through. There we go. There we go. We got you. But how? Because I'm not connected to my mic. You still can hear me? I can hear you. Let me mute because it's getting an echo. Okay, then we'll go with that then. Okay. It looks like I gotta use the mic from my computer. You still there? Hello? Okay. You can still hear me? You still coming through. Uh-huh. You can still hear me? Hello? Yes, I can still hear you. Okay, okay. All right, I'm gonna move forward now. You can still hear me? Okay, I'm gonna hang up. You can still hear me? Let me hang up. Hey, I'm here now. Can you hear me now? I'm back. You should be able to hear now. Everyone should be able to hear now. Hey, I'm here now. Can you hear me now? I'm back. You should be able to hear now. Everyone should be able to hear now. Okay. Good, 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 good. Hey, I'm here now. Can you hear me now? I'm back. You should be able to hear now. Everyone should be able to hear now. Okay. Good, 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 good. Can everyone see the screen? Are you able to see the screen? Is the screen big enough so you guys can see it? Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead on and start. I apologize for taking so long. I definitely apologize. Let me go and make sure that I am on YouTube. Let me go check that source first, and then I'll come right back. Okay. I am there. I am on YouTube. So we are pretty much good to go. We're pretty much good to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys how to create this I guess you can call it the viral they not like us. So I did it in Canva. I used a font called I use a font or a text, and that text is called Impact. So what you're going to do first is I want to make sure you guys can see my screen as well. I'm going to go to text. Hi, are you serious? You got to be kidding me. What is happening? Hold on, y'all. Let me check. Let me check something out. Start sharing. Exit full screen. Go here. Go window. Okay, are we good to go now? Y'all can see my screen, right? Okay. So I went with impact. It's called impact. And so I did impact and I typed out they not like us. Okay. So then I'm gonna make it bigger. I just want to make sure that it's bigger so you guys can see. So everybody is able to see it. And so I'm gonna change the alignment. I want everything to be to, I guess you can say, to the left. Okay. And then of course I'm gonna make sure that the spacing is closer. You may not be able to see some of it right here, but now that I've made it a little bit closer. I'm gonna also spread it out just a tad bit. I'm gonna use spacing, and I'm gonna use letter spacing, and then just to bring it out just a little bit, not much, just a little. And I put that on 37. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. I'm making it bigger so that you guys can see it. If you have questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Please don't hesitate to ask. If you have questions, don't hesitate to ask. So now what I've done was I've made they not like us. I've made that portion of it. So what you want to do is once you make that portion of it, you're gonna go to another site. It's called Photopea. Let me know if you can still see my screen because I'll probably have to go back. I'll probably have to go back. And I should have had that already up. Can you guys see my screen still? The photo on Pia? Okay. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is you want to go to file in Canva. You want to go to download. You want that download to be a PNG, and then you want to do a transparent background. Make sure that you place transparent background. You want to make sure that it's transparent background. So I'm going to go to download, and it's right here. Then I'm going to go into Photopea. I'm going to go to file, open, and I'm going to grab it and I'm going to place it inside. So where you see it here and it's placed inside, you're going to click on your background. Photopea is it's actually you're going to click in the inside of your background. It's actually a free, it's free. You don't have to pay anything. You can set up an account if you want to. That's up to you. That's basically up to you. Whether or not you want to. You can't see it. Okay, let me go back. So I got to go back in and I got to share the other screen. So give me a second. I wasn't sure if it transferred or not. So let me go back. Press replace screen sharing. And so we're going to replace it with this one. Y'all gotta excuse me. This is the first time I've used this program, and I'm using this program because it allows you to stream to different places. It allows you to be able to stream to different places. So that's the reason I'm using this program. So can you see this one now? Are you able to see it now? Are you able to see Photopea? Okay. All right. So all I did was I went to File. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead on and I'm gonna delete it so you can see how I brought it in. Uh-uh. Well, it doesn't matter. All you do is like you would bring in a regular file open, and then you're gonna bring it in. Once you bring it in, you're gonna click inside of your background, which is here. You're gonna see the little marching things here. So once you click inside of this area, if you can see where my pointer is under the layer. Is where the layer is. Once you click to the layer, once you click on that layer, you're gonna go to the bottom and you're gonna go to the fourth one. Uh-uh. I'm sorry. You're gonna click on it and then you're gonna go to pass first. Once you click on it, you're gonna hold control and you're gonna click on it. You're gonna click your control and you're gonna click on it. Because what you're trying to do is you're trying to get your pixels. Once you do that, you're going to go to paths. Once you go to paths, you're going to see the marching ants, as you can see here. There's some marching ants right here on the screen where the wording are. You see like little marching ants. Once you see those marching ants, you're going to click selection to path. You're gonna you're gonna click selection to path. It's gonna turn blue. When it turns blue, then you know you have you have like a I guess like a vector image. Once you click the selection to path, you got the blue around it. It turned it into a path. What it did was it turned it into a path where you see work path. Here it's gonna say work path. So you turned it into the path. So then what you're going to do is you're going to go to the top and you're going to click on layer. You're going to go to vector mask. You're going to go to current path, which is here. And you're going to see background shape path. Once you see background path, you're going to go back in your layers. How you know that you've done it correctly is because you're going to have this gray when you go back to your layers. It's going to have this gray part right here. You're going to see the black portion here, and you're going to see the mask here, which is going to be gray. You're going to have a gray mask to the side of your design. You're going to go back in and you're going to go to file. Once you go to file, you're going to go to save, and you just save. You want to save it I'm sorry, not save. You want to go to export as, because you want to export it as a PDF, not save. I apologize. It's called export as. You're going to go to export as. You're going to go PDF. You don't want to click anything on here. Nothing. You don't want to click anything except for save. When it pops up, you're going to click save. Once you click save, it's there. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take you back into Canva. So I'm going to switch my screen. I'm going to replace the screen, and we're going to go back to Canva, and I'm going to share it. The one you already have in there, you're going to delete it. So what you're going to do is you're going to delete it. You're going to go to File. You're going to go, um, I'm sorry, you're going to go to Uploads, not File. You're going to go to Uploads. You're going to upload the file. And the file that you just saved, they not like us, that's in PDF format. You're going to click on it. You're going to click Open. So this is the file. This is the file that it just gave. So it gave you that file. When it gave you that file, right now it doesn't look like it's doing anything. You're going to click Delete. As you can see now, you have a frame. Can y'all see that or no? Can you see that it has a frame? I'm gonna slow it down because you may not, it may be a little bit slower. Can y'all see the frame? Okay. I slowed it down so you guys can see the frame. So now you have a frame. So the next part of it is your design. You may already have some designs already. You may have something already. Like for me, I took this, I went, and I'll show you exactly how to do this as well. I'm going to add a page, and I'm just going to go look for it again. I'm going to just look for a hornet. And I'll show you, although it is a graphic, I'm going to show you how to still do it, although it's a graphic. I'm going to go to all. I'm just going to do the same hornet, which is here. I'm going to make the size as big as I can. The size is going to be as big as I can make it. Because you can always go down, but you can't always go up. So I'm increasing the size on it to make sure that it stays within the boundaries. And so once I've increased it, you also want to edit it. You want to, the reason it doesn't, let me rephrase that. This one you don't edit because although it has the background, I'm going to show you something. I'm sorry, because it is a graphic, it does not have a background on it, but it is a graphic. If I was to take this and try to place it in there, I duplicated it to kind of show you guys. It's not gonna go. It will not. It will not go in that particular frame. As you can see here, it's not gonna go in that frame. You can't get it to go in that frame. So I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna go back to the bottom where it is, which is here. What you have to do is you're gonna go to File. You're gonna go to Download. You're going to save this design as a PNG. And that PNG, you want to make sure that it has a transparent background, which is here. Make sure it has a transparent background. You only want one page, which is the second page. You don't want both pages. You only want that second page, which is here. It has a transparent background. So then you're going to go to Done. You're going to go to Download. So now it's downloading. I'm going to go back to upload. I'm going to upload the file. I'm going to delete this one. I'm going to upload the file. And I think this may be it. I'm not sure. This probably is. I did create it as a PNG, so it looks like this one with the little checker. That's how you know something is PNG. So now it's PNG. It's not like a graphic. It's a PNG file. I'm just gonna duplicate it. I'm gonna bring it up to the top. Trying to keep it on the side. Basically keep it on the side. And I'm gonna duplicate it again. And I'm gonna move this piece up here. Now it fits in there. Now it fits in it because it's a PNG. So now you can fit it in there. Now it's inside. It's inside. But before I place it inside, I'm going to show you another little trick because you don't see part of the white. I'm going to show you another little trick. So what we're going to do is we're going to duplicate They Not Like Us. I'm going to duplicate it. So now I've added another They Not Like Us. That They Not Like Us, which is here, I'm going to add color to it. I'm going to get my tool, which is here on the side. Can you all see like my thumbnail and where I'm grabbing and all of that stuff? I just want to make sure. I'm gonna get my picker. I'm gonna go back over. And of course, I changed it. I changed the color. And I'm gonna wait for it to catch up to you. It has to catch up to you. I'm watching from my iPhone for you guys. I'm watching from my iPhone. So now that it's catching up to you guys, I changed it. All I did was I went to my color picker. I clicked on the hornet that was there. And then from the hornet that was there, I changed the color. I'm going to bring my They Not Like Us back in. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it on the side. I'm going to bring my They Not Like Us back here, right here. And then I'm going to take my hornet and I'm going to put it in. When I take the hornet and I place it in, I'm going to take my wording, which is here, and put it behind. Had I not did that, you would only see white in this design. As you can see, you're only seeing white. So I did that for the sole purpose of getting a solid color in the back. I'm going to slow it down a little bit more so you guys can see. And if you have questions, please don't hesitate to ask. You can ask me questions, or I can do a live chat. I can do a chat afterwards. We can do a chat afterwards. I don't mind. So now you have that hornet inside. So I got the hornet inside. I double clicked. When I double click, I can move it to where I want to move it to. So it kind of gives me an eyeball of where I want it. It gives me an eyeball kind of where I want it. And so I want it about there. It has the eyeball, which is here, because I double clicked it. I want it to about there because I want to be able to do half of it. I want to be able to do half of the design. Make sure I got half of the design. So actually, I'm going to do a little bit more. So then I'm going to click on here. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but it did kind of get a little bit smaller. So now what I'm going to do is I kind of visualize where I put it. Let me go back in so you can see. So what I did was at this tip right here, I know that's where my end is for it. So I had already made sure that I looked at where everything was gonna kind of fall at, so that when I do the other part of design to make it fit, when I do that part of the design to make it fit, I know kind of where it's gonna go to fit, to make it fit. So I brought it over, and as you can see, and of course, it did make it a little bit smaller, the design, although I did have it where it was supposed to where it was supposed to be. For whatever reason, it was smaller. Like it was smaller. Um, it goes smaller for whatever reason. I'm not exactly sure, but it does go smaller. Let me double click. Uh-oh. Let me do that. So what I'm doing is I'm lining it up by a focal point, which is like that eye portion, and then to line it up to make sure that it lines up, which you can see here. And I had to make it just a tad bit smaller. And then there you go. So now it says, and I'm gonna change this color to a different color. I'm gonna make it gray so that you can actually see, so you guys can actually see what it looks like. So that's the design. So all I did was all I did after that was I just added other stuff. For my design, I just added other stuff. You can take it and you can do whatever you want. We are having a homecoming. So because we're having a homecoming, a lot of people wanted designs or whatever. And so I chose to create this specific design um for our homecoming. Um I got a lot of people asking me and questioning me about it. And so for me it was a game changer. It was, it was pretty much a game changer because everyone was asking about it. What I'm gonna do is I'll do another one. This is the one that I did. Okay, I'll go back through the photo here. I do see some people coming in right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through the whole thing again. I'm gonna go through the whole thing again, except this time I'm gonna use another design. I'm gonna use a different design. So I'm gonna go back through it again. And remember, I have to switch the screens so you guys will be able to see. So what we're gonna do is, for those of you guys that's just coming in, we're gonna go through it again. I'm gonna repeat the whole process. Um, I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys this as well. This is my design that I created. I just added to it. I just added to it. This is mine. I put Franklin High, class of '89, and then I put Hornets to the bottom. With these design, you can do so much with them. You can sell. I know a lot of people wanted to know how to do it, and so I decided I wanted to do something to show people how they can actually utilize the designs to make money. um so I'm gonna go through the whole process again so you guys can see. So what I did was I did text, add a heading. Let me change my I use impact font. And I'm trying to grab everything at the same time because you want it all to line up to the side. So I'm sorry, you want it all to line up to the side. So I lined it up, which you can see here. I lined it up, but then you want to make sure that your text is closer together. So I'm going to go to line spacing first, and then I'm going to go to letter spacing. Then I'm going to take it and I'm going to bring it out, which is here. They not like us. So for those that's just watching, I'm going to go to file. I'm going to go to download. What type of project are you using? I'm not exactly sure what you mean, project. Oh, what am I putting it on a t-shirt or a poster board, or is that what you're asking? Because it can go on a t-shirt, and for you guys that use poster boards, you can put it on a poster board. You can put it on key rings or keychains. You can make it a background for your homecoming. Um, it's a number of different things that you can use. You can of projects that you can use it for. Um, I mean, it's just a lot. It's a lot of different things that you can use it for. Oh, to start a new project, I just went to a customized size. I just went to a custom size, and I just put my board as a 20 by 20 inch. I made it that big so you guys will be able to see it better. That was the purpose. But you can put it whatever size that works for you. As far as your shirt, if you put it on a shirt, you should already know what size to put it on. What's what size you can put it on if you're putting it on a t-shirt. But for me, I just did my board as a 20 inch by 20 inch. Of course, you're not going to have a t-shirt that big, but to start your design out, I would suggest do a 20 inch by 20 inch, because you can always decrease it to the size you want it to go to. Once you create your design, you can decrease it to the size you want it to go to. Now, if you're selling it as a digital download, you got to remember it's going to be too big of a file. So you won't be able to do a 20 inch by 20 inch. If you create it in Canva, you can probably do it a 20 inch by 20 inch and then go back and put it on a 10 by 10 canvas or board, or however you're going to do it, to be able to sell as a digital file. However you sell your digital files, you'll be able to do it that way. Okay, so back to it. They not like us, of course. I don't remember whether I downloaded it or not, so we're going to download it again. When we download it, we're going to download it as a PNG. Remember, it's a PNG that you want. You're going to compress file. Sorry, not compressed. Transparent background. I apologize. Transparent background. That's what you want. Transparent background. I only want one page, which is this one. Which is this one. They not like us. I'm going to go to done, and I'm going to go to download. So I do have to go back into my restreaming app, and I have to change it and go to Photopea. So let me change my share screen, and I'm gonna go to Photopea, which Photopea, if you did not hear, it is a free program. And I'm gonna bring this to the trash. Let's see. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just undo everything and start it over. because I don't know, it's not allowing me to delete it. It's not allowing me to delete. So for whatever reason, so we're just gonna undo, and I'll show you how to bring the file in, and we're just gonna undo everything. And so now let's see if it allow me to. Nope. I'm gonna close it out. I'm gonna close it out. Nope, because I don't want to mess up that part. I don't want to mess it up. History. Trying to see if it'll let me delete some of this, but it's not. It won't let me delete it. Undo, undo, undo. And I'm afraid, what I'm afraid of is if I let's see something. File. I'm gonna see if I can open the other file and bring it in and then delete it. Open. I actually gave you the same file. It gave me the same file. So we're just gonna work with what we have. It gave me the same file again. So I'm gonna just work with what I have because I don't want to mess up the screen. This is my first time using the app and I don't want to mess up the screen. So it's the same file. So you're just gonna go to file, you're gonna go to open, and you're just gonna bring the file in. So once you've brought the file in, you're gonna go to your background, you're gonna hold it, and you're gonna click control. When you hold it and you click control, next you're gonna go to the fourth. You're gonna go to the fourth one. You're gonna go to pass first. I'm sorry, and then you're gonna go to the fourth one. Make sure you go to pass first. Um, when you do that, you're gonna see marching ants. You're gonna know you did it correctly because you're gonna see the marching ants around your wording before you select the path. So then you're going to go to fourth one, which is going to say selection to path. You're going to click on it. When you click on it, it's going to show you the blue around. You're going to have blue around it. You got blue around it. Where you see it here, that blue around it mean it turned it into a path. All it means is that it turned it into a path because you have to turn it into a path to make it a vector before you can actually use it as a frame. So then once I've turned it into a path and you see the blue area, next I'm going to go up to layer. I'm going to click layer. I'm going to go to a vector mask. I'm going to go to current path, which is here. And you see current path. So we had a work path. Now we have a background shape path. You have your background shape path. Now to make sure how you will know that you turned it into a path, you're going to go to layers and it's going to have the gray on the side. It has to have the gray on the side in order for you to know that you turned it into that path. It's going to show the gray here. So it's been turned into a path with that gray on the side. Once the gray is on the side, you're going to go to file. You're going to go to export as, and you're going to export it as a PDF. Export it as a PDF. It's going to open up. When it opens up, you don't want to rasterize, you don't want to vectorize, you don't want to do anything. You don't want to touch anything. All you want to do is go to save. You're going to save it. Here's the file. They not like us. It's the number 6 PDF is in the 6 PDF file. So now I have to go back and I have to change the screen that I'm sharing. I'm going to replace it back with Canva, which is here. I'm going to go to share. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for it to catch up to you guys. I need it to catch up to you all. I didn't put anything in there yet. That's the one that we had already. So this is the one that I already had. So you don't get confused. What you want to do is once it goes in there, once you go back to your Canva thing, you want to delete it. You want to delete the whole thing. You want to delete everything off of it. You don't want no text. You don't want anything on it. So now we're going to go back. Now we're here. We're going back to it. Now we're here. We just have a blank screen. I'm gonna wait until it catches up to you guys. So now we're gonna go to upload files. It's the PDF, the number 6. We're gonna open it. Gonna go to it. This is it here. We're gonna click it. So that's it. So I'm gonna wait until it catch up to you guys to show you. So I can show you what I did. Oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna wait for you. If anyone else want to do it along with me and I have to repeat it, let me know and I'll do it along with everyone. If y'all need me to do that, I definitely can. Okay. So now it's caught up. I'm going to go to it. I'm click on it. It's already clicked on. I'm going to click delete. And there's your path. There's your frame. So now you got your frame. This is your frame. You have your frame now. Waiting for it to catch up to you guys. So now I'm gonna do a different design. I'm gonna try this one. I've never tried this one. Of course, this one already is PNG. It appears to already be in PNG. And you can tell because it goes straight in it. If you look right here, you can tell because it goes straight inside of it. I'm gonna duplicate this one just for the sake of, in case we need it. Because remember, we're using a different one. And then, of course, I'm going to duplicate the wolf sign. So we got the wolves. We got both of them at the edge. And we have they not like us. So now we're going to take this one. Actually, I'm going to make it bigger. I can make this smaller. Let me make this smaller. So I made that smaller. I'm going to make this bigger. And so I'm going to put it inside, as you can see. So to see where it is, all you're going to do is you're going to double click, which I double clicked here. I double clicked it and I moved it all the way to the edge. And I'm going to click it again. And there you go. And so then I'm going to take this one. and I lined it up. And I just always make a copy because if I mess up, and I don't like the way that it looks because you can't see like the V or whatever on this one. I don't really like the way that it looks. So you can actually change it so that you can. Oh wait, hold on. What we can do, what I said previously, when you don't like the way something look, you can always change it to what you want to change it to. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna change the color of this, and we're gonna grab a color from it, and we just figure out what color works best. I decreased the size, so that's why it's looking like that. I decreased the size, but we can see if we can do it here. I don't know if I can match it up because I should have made it. It's not gonna work. So what I'm gonna do is that's okay. It's not gonna work. So all I did was double clicked, and I'm gonna detach the image. I detached the image from it, and so we're gonna just duplicate it. You don't have to start over. All I did was we're gonna start over so we can have the same size, have it the same size. When I duplicated it previously, it was of a bigger size. Um, and I remember I decreased the size of this one. So now we're gonna go back in, we're gonna put it back, we're gonna double click it to put it where we want it, which is always to the edge, is where I always like to put it. We're gonna change the color so that we're changing the color so we can make the words readable. And it's going back. The layer is going to be behind. Center back. Hmm. I'm just trying to see. So you can play around with the colors and see what works for you, or what basically what will work and what won't work. And because of the detail in it, it doesn't really matter. It looks like it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna just place it back, and we're gonna keep that color and pull it a little bit. And you can almost tell what it says. It's a wolf, so you can basically tell that that's what it is, a wolf. And it's kind of like it's two toned, so you can basically tell what it is. And also to give it a better look, you can also for the text, you can also edit the text, and you can put an outline on that text as well. Where was it? You can put a shadow or a glow or whatever. You definitely can do that. You can do a drop, you can do an outline. So you can do all of those different things to enhance it to however you want to. That's entirely up to you. But that's how you would do it. And that's basically um with any elements. If you were doing an element that said love, and it might have had like a hornet or something, you would do the same thing. It's the same process. You're going to do the same process for all of it. Okay. So I'm gonna do it right here on this page, on the last page. So all I did was the file was uploaded. I uploaded the file, which is here, when it came from Photopedia. This is the file that came from Photopea. I clicked it. So now it's on the page. I'm gonna wait for you so you can see. It looks black. It looks black. And so all I did was brought it back. I clicked on it and then I clicked delete. And then it shows they not like us. Because that's your frame. It made the frame. Do anyone else need me to repeat or go back or any of that? Do anyone have questions? I can answer questions. I can actually answer the questions afterwards. Um for this is a moneymaker. For your schools. I know it's a hot commodity. Um everybody do it different. Everybody do it different. I did it the way that I knew how to do it, to help those that needed help, and not only to help those that needed help, but to help them to make it as a stream of income as well. Um, so that's basically how I did it. If you want to start creating your own and make it as a digital file, now you have it to where you can also make it a digital file. You can make it your own digital file. Um, you can make your own digital file. Um, there was also something else I wanted to show you guys. They have like the "They Not Like Us." You can also do it as a drip text. And so I'm gonna recreate it. Let's see if I can find drip in Elements before I do that. If you wanna make it as a drip text, I'll show you how to make it as a drip text as well. It's basically the same. It's basically the same way. Um, so you would basically do text. It's going to be an impact font. Is what I use. You can use whatever font you want. Everybody do it differently. Um, and no way is the wrong way. Some people do theirs a little bit different than others. But this is how I learn. This is how I do mine. Trying to change the color to black. Black. Now I'm gonna just duplicate this one. And I'm moving it over so it's not poking out. That's all. So this is the same one. This is the same thing. So I'm just showing you how to, if you want to add some type of effect to your stuff, you want to add some type of effect to it, you can. Like that one, say you're not like us. I don't know how that looked with the second part of it, but it doesn't matter. It's basically to show you guys how to do it. Same thing I did previously. You're going to take it into Photopea. So we're going to save it first. You're going to go to download. We're going to save it as a PNG, a transparent background. We only want that last page, which is this one, the one that has drip on it. You're going to go down. You're going to click download. So now I'm going to switch the screen over to Photopea. We're going to go back to Photopea. And this time I'm gonna just leave it and then come back to it, because of course it is a different design. Now I just have to make sure that it is still recording Photopea. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna click share Photopea, and now we're sharing it again. I'm gonna go to file. We go to open. I'm gonna click on it. Click open. We're at Photopea. We're gonna do just like we did. We're gonna do the same thing we did previously. We're gonna click inside of it and hit control. Oh, I don't know what I just did. Whatever I did. Hold on. Edit, undo, edit, undo, layers. Go to paths. You got marching ants around it. There's marching ants. You may not be able to see it because this one is a little bit the design is a little bit smaller than what I had done previously. So you have the marching ants. You're gonna go to layer, vector, current path. Uh-oh. Something I did wrong. Hold on. Uh-oh. Cancel. Edit. Undo. Undo. Let me redo everything over. Undo. 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 Okay, so I'm undoing everything so I can do this one over. So we're going to go to control and hit it. And you know it's correct because it's going to say select pixels, which is here. You're going to see your history, going to go to select pixels. Once you go to select pixels, you see the marching ants here already. So you know it selected the pixels. You're going to go to your paths. You're going to go to selection to path. You're in the work. It's going to show your work path. It shows you the work path. When you go back to the layers, shows you the work path. So you're going to go to layer, current path, vector mask, current path. So then it's going to show you background shape path and work path. You're going to go to layers, and you know it did it correctly when you see this gray box on the gray on the side. There's another box and it's gray on the side. So you know you did it correct. You know you did it correct when you see that gray box on the side. So now you're going to go to file, export as PDF. You don't touch anything here. You're going to go to save. I'm going to change my screen back to Canva and share it. I'm going to delete the one that I created, which is here. Delete that and delete this. I'm going to go to uploads. I'm going to upload a file. I think this is it. I think that's the one. And I'm click open. I think that's the file. Yep, that's it. I'm going to click on it. I'm going to make it bigger. And you're going to do the same thing as far as element goes. You're going to click on it. I'm waiting for you, and then I'm going to delete it. So now we're going to delete it. And so now you have it with your drips. Now you have your design with your drip. And I'm going to duplicate it, which is here. Put it on the side. Go to elements, design, text, uploads. And then we can use whichever you want, whatever you want. You can also use, if I go to elements and I just put a pink, I say pink background. It gave me a pink background with the drips to it. Any more questions? Anyone has any more questions? Anybody has any more questions? If you don't have questions, and you don't want to do it here, what I can do is I can definitely log off and I can answer questions like inside of the group or what have you. I can definitely do that as well. If you don't want to like if you don't want to like really talk here, I can definitely you know I can definitely do it inside of the group or what have you. That's entirely up to y'all. However you want to do it. Are there any questions? Okay. I hope it helped you guys. I will be doing more videos. Um That's why I really wanted to do this stream. And I also will more than likely place this on my YouTube channel as well, so you guys can watch it on the YouTube channel. And I'll go step by step like I just did. I'll do it step by step, so you guys can watch it there as well. If you didn't watch all of it, you'll definitely be able to watch it there as well. If there are no questions here, you are welcome to ask questions inside the group. Um, you're welcome to ask questions inside the group. I don't mind at all. Um, just let me know if there's any questions. Just let me know. So you all have a very good night, and I'm gonna get off. I'm kind of I gotta work tomorrow, but I just wanted to go over this with you guys, and I hope it has helped someone. Y'all have a good night. Bye.